I've spent 15 years helping seniors battle loneliness and depression, but what I learned from one of my patients, Helen, changed everything. Helen was 76 when she first came to see me. She had lost her husband and was feeling disconnected from her kids. She told me, "Some days I don't even bother getting out of bed. What's the point?" Helen tried everything, from therapy to medications and meditation, but nothing seemed to lift that heavy feeling of loneliness. As I listened to her story, I felt a deep compassion and empathy for her. I also felt a sense of frustration and helplessness. I realized that what she needed was not just a treatment for her depression, but a way to cultivate self-love. The practice of accepting herself fully and treating herself with kindness and respect, because her thought patterns were deeply negative, especially when it came to herself. I knew that if we had the time together, we could have worked through these issues. But since her husband had passed, she was on a tight budget. I decided to look for a journal that would help her do that. A journal that would help her identify and challenge her negative thoughts and beliefs about herself, so that she could express and manage her emotions in healthy ways. But most journals I found were either too generic, too superficial, or too complicated. Then I came across a therapist-led journaling program that Helen could do from the comfort of her home. It was based on the latest scientific research on positive psychology, cognitive behavioral therapy, mindfulness, and neuroscience, and it would help her cultivate self-love. But it wasn't yet available to the public, so I reached out to the university research team behind it, and they graciously allowed me access for my client. Helen agreed to try it, although she was skeptical at first. She said she had nothing to lose anyway, and to say it helped would be an understatement. Within a week, she noticed a difference in how she felt about herself. She was more positive and optimistic. She stopped blaming herself for what happened in her life, and she started forgiving herself for her past mistakes. Within a month, she noticed a difference in how she lived her life. She was more confident and happy. She stopped avoiding challenges or opportunities. She started pursuing her passions, hobbies, and dreams again. She told me that the self-love program had transformed her life, and I saw the change in Helen's mood, behavior, and outlook. She became more cheerful, active, and optimistic. She also reported feeling less depressed, anxious, and lonely. But Helen's story is not unique. I work with older adults every day, and one thing I've noticed, so many of us feel lonely, stuck, or like we're just watching life pass us by. The truth is, it doesn't have to be this way. Like Helen discovered, even small intentional changes can spark something new, helping us feel lighter, more connected, and hopeful again. If you've been waiting for a way to take that first step, there's something that could help. Click Learn More to explore a gentle, proven approach to reconnecting with yourself and your life.